We're on the top of Indian Canyon trying to find a back way into Sasquatch Canyon. Both Sasquatch Canyon, Indian Canyon, a lot of Bigfoot sightings. That's why we come into these areas. But Sasquatch Canyon has been cut off because of some landslides and some fires that created the landslides. But we're on the top and hopefully we can find our way in. We've had some game cameras that have been cut off from us for the last 2 years, and there should be a year of footage on those. But here's some elderberry bushes right here up on the top. The animals will eat the fruits, the leaves, and I notice in the winter time that they nip the tops of these also. So great food source. Let's see if we can get into those cameras today. Oh, more elderberry bushes over here. And we're over 9,500 feet up here on the top trying to get in. First time in 2 years servicing these cameras. There's 2 of them in this area. Not very far from where that multiple witness Bigfoot sighting happened. Hey Jen. Slippery. It's a big old chunk right there taken out of the earth. Something was digging right there.
I'm glad I took her shoes off.
We got to go that way, huh? Yep. Gosh, everything's so thick that we have to go through. Oh, you found a different way. Oh my gosh, everything has gotten so much thicker.
This is ridiculous.
I don't know where we're supposed to be going.
Okay.
Let's go up and around. I think I just heard a wood knock. Ow, I just got stabbed in the throat. Ow!
Alright. There's one of the beaver bridges.
That looks very inconvenient to cross.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That looks
Super.
That looks like it could be poisonous something.
Leaves a 3. Oh.
Looks like it's thorny too.
Yeah, it's very pokey. Alright, let's...
Oh my gosh, Jen. It was never this thick before. 2 years of nobody being back here as far as we know.
Yeah, we had made pathways for ourselves and they're all gone.
Yeah, just us coming through once or twice a year. Stinging nettle. This is ridiculous.
No, but at least he's not screaming at it on here. I'm gonna make a pathway for us. Yeah, this is the best way. Let me come through here. I don't want you to whip.
Okay. All right, fought our way across. That was thick. We're gonna have to really watch for ticks. We've gone through some really thick stuff.
Big moose print.
Jenny's finding moose footprints. Here's the very first beginning of the structure complex. And then there's a quote Bigfoot structure complex up here that we've been keeping the game cameras nearby. And we don't know who made it, but because it is so close to a Class A Bigfoot sighting that we decided, you know, hey, structure Bigfoot sighting, let's keep cameras here. And these cameras have been here about 8 years now, but they haven't been serviced in 2. I can see the structure up ahead. It's a big complex of structure. And I see one of the game cameras up ahead. Let me know when you guys can spot it. It's in the frame of the camera. A lot of people say we don't do enough to hide them. Let's see how long it takes you to spot the camera. This is 600 yards from a pretty compelling Bigfoot sighting. And this camera right here has been aimed at this quote suspect Bigfoot structure. It's been 2 years since we've serviced it. And there should be a year worth of footage on there before the camera or the batteries died. We got one of the cameras and we're grabbing the other one. This camera is set up. Got these cameras serviced and we're out of here. The mountain peak across the way all the trees are burnt on the top. Yep, our very first time finding this structure. It's dilapidated now, but this was a size 5 men's army boot. Right at the base of this structure. And we've always left it here. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard like
I heard a big old grunt.
30 seconds, I heard a big old snap up that way.
Yeah, there's another animal up here with us. It's off that direction. I come back here by myself one time to service the cameras, and I found a 14-inch Bigfoot track along with a 12-inch, and I casted one of the better ones out of them, and I sat there for an hour letting it dry, and then I hiked out, and just as I got out of the tree line by the river, something whistled at me from behind, and it sounded like the whistle was directed directly at me. So I stopped and flipped around, and the hair on the back of my neck started sticking up like something's watching me. And I look at the tree line and I could not find anything that made that whistle. Then I turn and start walking away, and I only take a step and it whistles even louder directly at me. And I flip around again, and of course nothing. And then I started tripping because I was by myself, and it didn't sound like any type of a bird whistle. So anyway, I flipped back around to leave, and this time I kept watching behind me as I'm leaving, and I fell down and broke the cast out of nervousness.
animal bluff charge just right in that tree line right there.
Where?
Right there. It was up behind these trees and we were down there in the river.
It was stomping around up here. And then when we come up to check it out, it retreated from us. But we were casting a Bigfoot print. Bigfoot footprint down at the river. One of the best tracks we have ever casted. Everything is grown over. I want to find another way to cross. I didn't like that last place. I heard something moving through the willows. I don't know where to go.
We know how to get back there.
Ah,
There's some moose tracks.
you found some moose tracks.
We're just walking along right here. We're following them. There's one.
Maybe he crosses the same place we do.
Yeah. It's the easiest. Yeah, maybe he knows what one's that.
I can't believe we've been coming back to this spot servicing cameras for 8 years now.
That's where we used to cross, just right there.
Yeah, there used to be a really nice beaver dam to cross. Kept our feet dry and everything.
This is the path of least resistance.
Whoa, I almost fell in. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm thinking if we cross right here, we can go up there.
Okay. Oh my god. Think you can make that jump? You want me to hold the camera? That's funny. Don't film me.
If something bad happens, I won't put it on the deal, I promise. Good job. Gotta have an action scene. That's our Todd standing action scene. When you think of action scenes in Bigfooting, think of Todd standing.
Standing up longer way.
That was the best way, wasn't it?
Yeah. How did you make it? How did you jump?
Oh my gosh. It's thick. It is thick, thick no matter which way you go. If there's anything on those cameras, we'll show you that at the end of this video. You know, whether it's the home run Bigfoot or the animals that live in the habitat where Bigfoot sightings are reported. I hope you guys enjoyed a look at part of Sasquatch Canyon. Keep on watching. We're going to keep on squatching. Yeah, it's on and going.